Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to walk you through your 21-day protein boost guide. Now, there are two options for the guide. You have your standard guide, which includes meat, and then we also have a vegetarian guide as well. Um, I'm just going to walk through the standard one here, but everything I'm going to talk about also applies to the vegetarian guide. Vegetarian guide will obviously just have um, non-meat options. One other thing about the vegetarian guide is definitely need to don't skim over the page where it talks about combining foods and complete proteins. Really important if you are a vegetarian. All right, let's get to it. Why is this the focus of the challenge? Through our conversations, the trainers and I, we get this question a lot, and people are often surprised. You know, when the conversations goes to protein, a lot of people don't know how much protein they should be getting, and then B, when they hear it, are very surprised. And the first thought is, well, how am I supposed to get all that protein? It sounds overwhelming. So this is a really good skill to have. Like I talked about in the guidelines video, this is a skill that you will carry with you the rest of your life. This is a skill you need no matter what your goal is, whether that's fat loss, whether it's muscle gain, whether it's just feeling better. So that's why this is the focus of this challenge. Why is protein important? I'm just going to give you a quick couple sentences here. We could get in the weeds with this, but it helps you have a healthier, stronger metabolism. It helps you stay full longer. When you're full, and when you're not as hungry, I know a lot of you who are working towards fat loss, one of the big issues is snacking. So if you're hungry from your lunch, if you're hungry from your breakfast, you're going to not be as likely to reach for the snacks that a lot of us struggle with. So it keeps you full longer, and it gives you a nice, healthy, strong metabolism when you get enough protein. So take a look at these, and certainly always ask questions. Ooh, another thing, questions. If you have any questions on any of these, you can certainly message us coaches individually, but I highly suggest you put it on the main page on School. If you have this question, it's very likely someone else has the same question and has thought about the same thing. So that way everybody can benefit from the info if you go ahead and make a post on the main School page. So this is why protein is important. Next, how are you going to get the 50 grams of protein by noon? It's about building a balanced plate and making sure you have enough protein at each meal. Now, a lot of you are going to be like, well, how do I know how much protein is in my oatmeal? How much protein is in my chicken breast? Easy system I'm going to walk you through, and just going to use your hand. It's just going to use your hand. That you can use your hand to gauge how much protein you're getting. And at the same time, this will show you and teach you a system so you can have a balanced plate. It's another question we get a lot. How many carbs should I have? How much fat is too much? How much vegetables, fruit should I eat? Using this system will help you get that. And again, it's a skill. So we'll start with protein, since that's the focus of this challenge. Serving of protein, the circumference and depth of the palm of your hand. 1 to 2 serving sizes per meal. So in general, again, as a general recommendation, we're aiming for 100 grams of protein each day. So making sure you start off strong. If you get 50 grams by noon, you are setting yourself up for success. Again, no matter your goal. So 20 to 30 grams of protein per serving of the palm of your hand. Again, here we have the examples of of primary protein sources and how much protein is in those sources. So again, palm of your hand. Vegetables, fist, the size of your fist. That's a serving of vegetables. Next, carbs. Whatever fits in the palm of your hand here. A cupped serving of carbs, 1 to 2 each serving, each meal. And then fats are very, you're going to be like, wow, the thumb, that's not very much. Fats, say olive oil, butter, nuts, very calorically dense. A lot of calories in these fats. So it doesn't take that much, just a thumb-sized portion. Now, again, these are very general recommendations. I'm going to now just take a minute here to talk about a resource we have that I think could be really helpful to you guys. We made it available. You should have gotten an email maybe a month or so ago about a personalized, customized nutrition guide. So you want one of these? It will show you, it will give you specifically based on your age, your sex, your goals, what type of food you eat, whether it's, Mediterranean or paleo, or the point is it's going to be customized to you. A lot of you have taken advantage of that. It's a super helpful guide. And the cool thing is it's broken down, again, customized to you, how many of these hand-sized portions you should eat each day based on your goals. So if you haven't taken advantage of that, definitely shoot me a message. I'll send the survey over to you. It's just a quick survey. I don't know. What is it? 5-6 questions. And then fairly quickly, I can get your own personalized nutrition guide over to you. Really helpful. I really recommend. I'm hoping to see my email blow up, or my messages blow up with you guys requesting these. So definitely request those. So those are the main things you build your plate with. Here's just a list at the bottom here of some protein boosters, things you can add to your meal, things you can use for snacks. Not primary sources of protein, but different sources that can help you get to that 50 grams for this challenge, overall goal of getting to 100 or so each day. So there's your system for doing that, of figuring out how much protein you're getting and how much you're gonna need to eat. These are just some examples using that hand portion system. Next, we're all busy, right? It could be with work, could be with kids, just other obligations. We're all running around like crazy all the time. It can be really hard to make sure we're eating, quote unquote, right. So these are just some quick tips on making this a lot easier. It's about simplicity. It's about convenience. So take a look at these. Next, we're just going to get into some specific meal ideas. I know in the past we've had a specific meal guide where on Monday for breakfast you're going to have this, and this is your snack, and this is your lunch. These are just ideas here. If you have recipes you enjoy, recipes that are quick, recipes that your kids like, recipes that you eat regularly, again, using that hand portion system, you can use those recipes, you can use those meals. But if you're looking for some new ideas, these are just a handful of ideas, some breakfast ideas, and you'll see some lunch ideas and some ideas for snacks. What I wanted to do with these recipes is just keep it really simple. Again, we're all busy. And I also wanted to give you guys some recipes, some ideas that you can make in bulk. So you can, on Sunday, you can make your 4 or 5 servings of overnight oats in this example here. And that way, that decision is done, right? You can just, when you get up in the morning, you can just grab your oats out of the fridge, and then you're not worried about, gosh, what am I going to eat for breakfast today? And it just makes things so much easier. So I really recommend you try some of these bulk meal prep options out. Again, this is just the general guide. The vegetarian guide is going to have different vegetarian options for you. So even if you're not vegetarian, take a look at some of those recipes. Those are some other recipes that will work for you as well. So there's some breakfast ideas. Again, same thing for lunch. There's some bulk meal prep here with these recipes and lunch, and then snacks. Snacks I wanted to keep super convenient. Again, grab and go, make things simple, make things easy. Here are just some examples of some snacks, some go-to snacks to have to be able to hit that 50 grams of protein. So again, take a look here. So say, let's go to breakfast. Say you chose to make, so this is an example day. I'm going to tell you how you're going to hit the 50 grams of protein. You're going to have, your overnight oats for breakfast. There's 28 grams. You're halfway there already. Then you choose, let's say for lunch, your Greek chicken meal prep bowl, 35, 28 plus 35. We are looking at 50. Wow, my math just went crazy there. 63 grams of protein right there. There it is. You don't even need a snack. But if you wanted a snack, here you go. You can grab a yogurt cup for later in the day, maybe after lunch. Some string cheese and some turkey slices to carry over until dinner. So as you see here, right, you hit your 50 grams. You have a snack before dinner, say a cup of yogurt for 20 grams, you're at 70 grams. You have a dinner, 30 grams of protein, bam, there's your 100 grams for the day. Again, but let's just focus on, again, this may be overwhelming for you. You may be hearing this 100 grams and be like, gosh, how am I going to do this? One small step at a time. Let's just take that larger goal, cut it into smaller goals, so it's more easier to get. The easier you make things, the easier it's going to be to stick with them and to make it stick, make that habit stick. So there we go. That is your guide. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message or put it on the main school board. So thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. It was a little over 10 minutes there, but yeah, let's do it.